We're here today with head coach Keith Murray and player of the game Drew Murray after Team Southwest 7-6 victory over the representatives from the New England region this afternoon. First question here is going to be for you, Drew. How does it feel to start the tournament out with 2 wins and be the player of the game in such a close win?
It feels really good, and that was my first time running the game. And I like it was cool to be the player of the game.
So yeah, you had 2 great plays today. You had one there at second base. You made a dive and stop, and then you hit a home run as well today. Can you bring us through those 2 plays and just tell us a little bit about them?
The home run, that was my first in World Series. That felt really good, and the diving play, that felt even better.
This one's for you, Coach. After a great pitching performance yesterday in Game 1, you had to pull your starter early today. How do you think that's going to affect your pitching strategy from here on out? Were you prepared to bring Cade into this game so early?
We were. We generally have 2 or 3 guys we have in the waiting if somebody's struggling. Sometimes these guys get out there and nerves get to them. And our fortunate part about this game is we've got a bunch of guys for pitching. We know that we tell these guys are coming out there on a short leash. And if they're not on, we get them out there and get somebody else in there. So as far as affecting us for the rest of the tournament, I think we're good. We got a ton more guys who can throw. We'll start somebody new tomorrow. There's probably 4 or 5 more guys that'll touch the mound between Monday and Tuesday as well, so we're in good shape.
Yeah, so your team has been in 2 close games thus far. A lot of back and forth scoring. You guys, you had a 3-run lead yesterday. You saw that disappear, then you fought back and won that game. Today was back and forth the whole time. So, how do you keep your team focused throughout these games and keep them fighting back like this?
Well, these like I said, these guys have been in some close games between district, state, and the regional tournament. They know how to compete. Our big thing today was we made a ton of errors early, which is not a standard thing that we do. We're normally pretty sound on defense. We run the bases well, made several errors there. Just small things. We tell them that when we play baseball like that early, it's hard to come up here and beat guys with this caliber of team. New England was a very good fundamental team. They played well. We just got to cut down on those errors. But these guys, they know if they get down, they can go play with anybody. They can come back from a 4-run, 5-run, 6-run deficit. They just go out there, swing the bats, and keep them beating. And they're very good at that.
I believe it was somewhere around the 3rd or 4th inning you brought the whole team together for a little huddle there between innings. What did you say to the boys at that point that whatever it was, it seemed to work?
Well, our thing is once we get to a point, we know these guys are going to hit the baseball. If we get a 1-run lead or 2-run lead, it's not a safe lead. We tell these guys to go out there and hit the baseball and add some runs on there to give us some cushion at the end, because we know at any point in time, even in 6 innings, somebody come up and beat you. We wasn't home team, and it was a close one there. They had runner second, third with 2 outs, and the winning run on second base. Cole Tillman made a good stop, threw the guy out first base at the end of the game.
Now, Drew, I heard the coaches telling you guys to smell it a lot towards the end of the game today. Can you explain what that means to me? I wasn't quite sure what they were saying there.
Well, they're trying to tell us that if we want to win the game, we better try as hard as we can to win it.
So that's what it means from here on out. When I hear smell it, that's what.
Smell the picture.
All right. Now, this one's for you, Coach. There were a couple times today that it seemed like the players were losing a little bit of focus. There were, a couple drop balls, some base running mistakes, and I know that's uncharacteristic of your team. That's, usually a very fundamentally sound team. So, how do you plan on correcting these types of things as we progress further into this tournament?
Well, these guys are going to get back in the routine. We won't have to do much with them. They know that. At that beginning of that game, they made some errors. Like I said, it's not typical of these guys. It's baseball that happens. We always talk about it's a game of failures. They know as long as they're going 110%, we don't have any problems on our end. We keep pounding the baseball, running well, playing defense. That'll come back to them. There's nothing really that we can do. They just know that fundamental baseball is the best way to win, and they'll get back on track.
And last question here. This one's for you, Drew. The team's on a roll right now. You guys protected your undefeated record in tournament play for this season. So what do you think that you and the rest of the team needs to do to continue this success through the rest of the World Series?
We need to keep our offense good, keep our defense good, and win the games.
Sounds good, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.